Добрый день, дорогие друзья. Сейчас продолжим прохождение Robocop Rogue City. Всем приятного просмотра.
Dr. Blanche?
Yes. Let us hope I will not be slowed down by another cheering crowd.
So, the preparations for the election are in full swing, huh?
Fortunately, I am just by the hotel.
Good. Keep me posted.
Так, что у нас тут творится? Киберслед, служить и защищать, кучка. Так, качку навыков. На максимум бой надо прокачать, а то враги долго убиваются. Так, по заданиям. Так, полицейская работа, улики. Служить и защищать. Правонарушение. Сомнительная ситуация. Помочь Усу Вашингтона. Так, ну в принципе, по главному мы потом можем пойти. Надо сейчас сделать различные. Потом второстепенные. И потом уже основное. Ну, я вас слушаю. Че за сборище-то? В этот раз он не комментирует. Раньше комментировал, типа. Ну раз у тебя есть.
I don't get why Robocop supports Kuzak. I hear he's gonna turn Robo off when he wins.
Типа, если у тебя денег есть на масло, ты такой богатый, то и на штраф у тебя хватит.
Who disappointed me, Robo? The police should not get involved in politics.
Да мне пофиг. Распить все напиточков, да. Что-то у меня получится.
Drinking in a public place is against the law.
I'm not drinking. I'm drunk already. And I am home.
I will not issue a ticket. However, I recommend enrolling in the homeless help program.
I'm not homeless. So get out of my house.
Засранцы. Так, все. Служить и защищать выполнили теперь сомнительную ситуацию. Где все ворованные вещи? Что я не могу найти ни одного, ни кошельков, ничего.
They say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
Для них заново не воруются. Типа то, что я нашел, и все. Больше преступлений не было. Так, тут у нас Пиклс живет вроде. Так, отнимаю машину.
116, 117, 118. Huh? Have I counted 118 yet? Oh, man. I need to count how many people we must pay to clap, and because of you, I have to start over.
А, это эти избирательные участки. Типа. Так, а это по основному заданию. Сюда пока не пойдем. Ну что опять?
Murphy, good to see you. Multiple armed suspects have taken over the store. We gotta be careful. They got the owner inside.
I am going in.
You need backup.
Remember your field training, Officer Washington.
I won't let you down.
You guys go ahead. I'll secure the perimeter.
Ну куда ты поперся вперед-то?
It's the mayor's poster. Maybe he actually knows him.
Let's get him!
Wow, Murphy, you're something else. You really know your stuff.
Погоди.
Let's get him!
Куда ты лезешь? Меня тут тулики обыскивают. Вперед все прется, дурачок.
Ain't stand no chance against you. That'll teach him a lesson.
Конечно, у них нет шансов. Так вот, если ты первый соваться не будешь. Так, нет.
You wrecked my shop. Oh, God. What will my father say? And the fish. Oh, the fish are gonna go bad. Oh, quit your whining, Pop. It's not like anyone can smell the difference.
Open the door and come out with your hands up.
Oh, shit, that's Robocop. Listen, you and your friends got it all wrong. You're not supposed to be here, pal. OCP doesn't butt into this hood's business. And you're police on OCP's money. So you better scram if you don't want trouble.
Perhaps I want trouble.
You don't know who you're messing with, you stupid toaster. I've got a hostage here, and I'll blow his fucking brains out if you try anything stupid.
Break the door. He's reloading.
Who's that?
Успел?
There ain't an ounce of respect in those perps. There's nothing sacred to OCP. But I was wrong about you. You definitely more human than any of them OCPI.
That was intense.
Good job, Officer Washington.
Thank you, Robo.
А, так это вот этот чувак, который пришел по поводу неотвеченных запросов в полицию. Точно, точно, мы же ему помогали.
Hey, Washington. That sounded like a proper gunfight. So how come you're still in one piece?
I had a partner who had my back.
Keep it up and I might just change my mind about you. I'll wrap this up, Robo. You can head back to the precinct.
Да нет, спасибо. Я пойду по основному заданию. Участок мне еще рано. Так, насчет ворованных вещей ничего нет нигде. Ничего. Киберслед.
Maybe you're more like me, and you get a headache just thinking about politics.
Так, вот, погнали. О, опять котейка со странной лапой. Перекачанный бицепс такой. Когда сидит нормально, когда начинает умываться, реально такая бицуха. Мрачно же.
You're way too early. The bachelorette party starts at 8.
I am here to meet with Olivia Blanche. What room is she in?
This is a by-the-hour hotel. People don't usually give names.
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair, possibly tied into a ponytail.
I gotcha. It's that classy lady. She's staying in room 405.
Thank you, citizen.
So, you aren't the real Robocop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger that would be happy to help.
Да. Типа публичный дом, что ли, блин? А, ну как гостиница свиданий. больше нету. Один документик компрометирующий валялся и все. Так, ну что ж.
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here. Tell me what happened again.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But the only thing of value are my research notes. Your evaluation especially.
Does anyone else know about your research?
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only ones who know about it. You don't think the old man has anything to do with it, do you?
Did you notice anyone suspicious at the crime scene?
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, Engineer Morgan fitted my work computer with a tracking device. You could download its last coordinates from my private computer. It's right there on the desk. Maybe this will help you find the culprit.
I will find them, and they will pay.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on paper, including my conclusion. I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress. How do you feel about doing the final session now?
I promised to adhere to our working relationship.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Что-то мне кажется, ты и не старик, и
You
не
agreed
этот
to a
чувак.
non-compulsory evaluation.
Кто-то третий.
Does that mean you felt our sessions are helpful?
Yes.
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how you perceived yourself back then?
I was struggling to comprehend my own existence.
That's not quite right. But since then, did you have a change of heart? How do you consider yourself now?
I like to think of myself as a person.
I'm glad to know you can finally see this. Through our time together, I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not some kind of soulless OCP robot.
Why do you think so?
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and Officer Lewis have? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed officer what it means to be a real policeman? Or bring comfort to a suffering old man?
Would an actual person glitch?
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that they manifest themselves in unusual ways because they are trying to get through a mechanical barrier. But as memories and the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as well. This is what makes you different from a machine. You should not fear them, but embrace them.
But there is also the other kind.
And that worries me. But the malfunctions you're referring to seem to be strictly technological. I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to mess with your psyche. They would be more successful if it wasn't for your human side. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also what's been protecting you from totally malfunctioning. I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is you're not just a human, but an exceptional one, Alex Murphy. Don't you ever forget that, unless you want to have me on your case again.
I will try. Thank you, Doctor.
Use my computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device.
Сейчас
It's right there on the
посмотрим.
desk.
Так, у тебя тут нету нюка нигде? Нету.
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door?
Robocop is guarding the target.
Oh God, were they here to kill me?
We need to move. Lewis, there was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Нифига себе они тут
Follow me. I will figure that out. Follow me.
Can we rest for a moment?
No, we should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but you better hurry. This room is getting awfully hot.
Выскочит из двери, наверное, сзади. Нет? Вот, блин, все сожгли.
We cannot go through. Fire is blocking the way.
Кошку спасать. Кошку спасли, отлично. Погнали дальше.
Follow me.
Ну куда ты вперед бежишь, дура?
You found Grumpy! Thank you so much. The sprinklers aren't working.
What's your request? Eyes on target!
The fire's dying out.
There's someone's footsteps upstairs.
Так.
I will make a way.
Засанцы какие, а? Целые аравы на одну. Пришли.
Not quite like this.
We've made it. Oh, thank God. But what should we do now?
My partner is going to take you to someplace safe.
Так, наружу нас кто-то ждет, нет?
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
Так, на верхнем левом углу интерфейса процентное значение повышается. Ага, ну понятно. В смысле в левом? В правом? Окей. Значит, стоп, у меня очко навыков еще появилось. Отлично, еще увеличим мощность наших выстрелов.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
Your arguments against voting are baseless. As residents of this city, you have an obligation.
Get lost, kiddo. I don't want them to unsuspend my sentence for beating up a snot like you.
Ты прав. Так.
Need some rubble?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision.
Щебень примерно вес 4.
Any joy?
I need to see what is underneath.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck to move it in an hour or two. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway. You're not a finicking train, are you?
I am much more than that.
Ha ha ha.
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
В смысле? Ну ты мог бы еще чуть-чуть подвинуть, раз уж столько подвинул. Ладно, пошли через другой вход.
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there? Some of them ain't come back. Let's hope it's not an alien party. Just make sure you don't drink anything. It might have a roofie.
Это тот самый, который помог с расследованием убийства Кейси Кэндалл.
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken down the plan to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me if back up. Stay safe.
Фу. Да. Так, жертва погибла недавно. Так, минуточку. Надеюсь, она не прорвется. Так, осмотреть канализацию туда, а я сюда хочу.
Enemy sighted! Enemy contact! Air damage sustained!
Почему у меня гранат нету?
Hand compromise!
Ну, рикошетя на тебя. Так, тоже недавно. Я в ту дверь бы и не зашел. Ясно. Так что не зря я сюда поплелся. Вот вам. Какашки. Так. Это мне не надо.
Can't seem to get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Ух ты.
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network runs down here. It looks like the mercenaries were tampering with it.
I wonder what they were up to.
Whatever they were planning, I am going to stop them.
Они перехватывают сигнал, сволочь.
Continuing fire! Engaging the enemy.
Чё мне почему-то они не отмечаются почему-то. Что за дичь? Ух ты, еще тут целая куча всего. Еще одна очко навыков, отлично. Ну, максимум. Крутяк. Все. Мощности броня на максимуме. Можно теперь что-нибудь выдумывать. Так. Ну, ёшкин сын. Вот это какашка какая. А, так, турели я же взламывать могу. Как-то там. Погоди, как их взломать? Что не было там излучения такого. Еще одно очко навыков. Так. Выносливость. Очки здоровья. Так, инженерия. Так, снежное время. Так, это неинтересно. Фокус. Замедление дольше. Сканирование. Вот, сканирование. Моментальный сканер нужен. Турелька слабовато. Всего один разочек плюхнул, и все.
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
Бомжик нашли.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewers. Oh, wait.
Да. Это тебе не приснилось. Ну что ж. Погнали дальше. А, вот здесь можно было сломать ее. Ну. Ах ты ж зараза. Ой-ой, там еще турелька. Стоп. Ну-ка. Нет? Ага. Все, турелька моя. Блин, я застрял. А, вот все. Отстрел. Замечательно. Турельку я захватил. А, ее уничтожила другая турелька. Зараза, блин. где на нее-то? Ладно, уничтожим просто и все. Чё париться? Ой, ё, какая она громкая. Я же дернул сижу. Так, стоп, от нее где? А, ее нельзя было перепрограммировать. Сам словил. Отлично все. Ого, сколько всего. Калиберный пистолет. Ой, блин, тут целый арсенал. Чувак попал под взрыв. Что ж поделать? Уэндел Антоновский, исполнительный директор.
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I am uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Я все-таки очень надеялся, что это не старик. Ну что ж, жаль. Жаль старика, жаль, но... Ничего не поделать. Опа, непереведенный выход. Все, локализация минус, непереведенное слово.
Like to prevent them. Medical errors happen. According to one study, they are the #1 killer.
Bravo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle.
Давай, помогу, конечно.
We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
This case is urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
I am glad to be of help.
And if you can look around for clues afterwards, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit. I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
And if it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great, but if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly.
О, его задушили.
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder?
The phone, the
Certainly
earring, and a
worth checking.
sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried. Says he can't afford it.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mill's campaign manager. Oh,
yeah, if everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole...
Why did you not join?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement.
But there's nothing keeping you here, Officer O'Neill, apart from it.
Somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
I will let you know if I find anything in that office.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Ну что ж. Ну хоть в этот раз нашел побочку, а то периодически мимо прохожу и не замечаю их.
Long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when military supporters of Red Rat staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
Так, там воровка. Так, здесь больше ничего нет.
May I help you, officer?
Нет.
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing. I call them unpredictable little...
Mr. Page was murdered.
What? Oh.
Were you or anyone else in the office?
No. Mr. Page always stays...
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office.
Of course. But first we need to get inside.
Конечно смогу, я Problem.
Follow me.
All calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
Понятно. Все-таки надо... Правильно я сделал, что за кузыком пошел.
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
Organ selling and other ideas for making money?
The books were bought for show. Visitors don't look too closely, and making an impression is all that matters. Mr. Page's words.
Что-то мне это не нравится.
Things to throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I don't like to be distracted by anything.
Так, а ну-ка иди-ка сюда. Да погоди. Блин.
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them. Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it.
Так. Нет? Нет. Что еще? Что еще? Что еще? Нет. Мама. А где третий-то? Что-то на столе же должно быть. Где вопросик? А, стоп. Тьфу ты. Не заметил.
Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings. Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps the death of Mr. Page.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G.
Oh, God.
Do you know who that...
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his...
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who?
For Gloria. Oh, God.
Gloria.
G.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh from Kuzak's campaign office.
Ах ты ж.
Mr. Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she...
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite the...
Нюк, нюк, нюк. Нет нюка.
What'd you find out?
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurt will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
Так, все, я потопал тогда. Опа, тайник банды. Так. Почему я его не обнаружил до сих пор? Так, где он? Вот здесь. В смысле? Я его уже... очистил. Фига, он горит до сих пор. Что за глюки? Здесь больше ничего нету. Глория Линдберг. Посмотрим, что она скажет. Если, конечно, она еще жива. Ну, сначала надо... О, отлично, ящичек. И нюк. Опа, кучка кошелечков. Замечательный подъезд в Детройте. Ага, вот ты где.
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
Oh, too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
We found evidence that you may have been at the crime scene.
What a surprise. Evidence found by OCP, perhaps?
Did you or did you not meet yesterday?
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
Так, Сережка, и покажи.
I always wondered if there was a man hiding under that shiny... I have a second glass if you want to loosen up. I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
О, какая торба. Неплохо, неплохо.
I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones. I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
Ну, возможно, конечно, что ее и подставили. Возможно.
Is this a gift from
вот она,
Mr.
сережка.
Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Being restrained is exciting only for those who are truly free. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were afraid he might...
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious.
Ага.
She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
Ах ты ж,
When was
ё-моё.
Agatha fired?
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
Вот
I
это
intend to
поворот.
do that. Please stay at our disposal.
А мы ее там оставили.
Missing you already.
Ну что ж. уже все улики за.
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
Understood.
Да. Вот это поворот.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kurt showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have...
We must find her. New evidence.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this? A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer. Maybe we can find something there.
Пароль-то она знает.
A message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
Panic room, Magnavolt. This page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide-and-seek game is over.
95-84. Давай.
Open sesame.
Oh, sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame sprinkled burger buns we haven't eaten yet.
Agatha Crane, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to remain silent.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things, and only I decide my fate.
Let's do it.
There are no bullets in that gun. The clip is out.
Unpredictable little things. Again, it's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Отличненько. Так, надо посмотреть, что у нас с картами, с платами, вернее. 3.3, о, 4.3, 5.2, ух ты, 5.3. Ну, это, наверное, самая крутая. Теоретически. Перезарядка, больше крови. Так, смотрим. Ну и нормально. Так. Ого. 30-ки. Так. Ну-ка, давай-ка эти. Ща напупырим. Так, отлично. Так, смотрим. Это что, вместимость магазина? Мне нафиг не нужна она. Потому что у меня он бесконечный. Так, вверх-вниз урон от оружия. От, блин. От... Не очень хорошо здесь все. Че это они все односторонние? А, стоп. Это я не туда тыкнул. Фух. Так, смотрим. Ладно. Ну, мало ли будет действовать на эти, на другое оружие. Так, урон от оружия. Хлобысь, урон от оружия. Хлобысь. Так, разброс при стрельбе мне в принципе не нужен, так как... А, ну, снижает, не убирает. Так, разброс при стрельбе. Ну, 30-ку поставим. Пробитие брони. Так. Вверх вправо нам нужен. Без левого. Вот этот пойдет. Так. Скорость перезарядки нам не нужна, так как ее не будет. Что вот так можно... Ого. Ого. Блин, а как вот это вот убрать? Никак, никак. Ладно. Так, вверх-вниз. Так, вправо-влево. В принципе, любую можно пробить, брони поставить. Так. Блин, тут минус 50. Автоматически. Блин, ну ладно. Так, здесь надо вверх-вниз поставить. Здесь тоже вверх-вниз. Вот. Так, 41 разброс. Минус 30, скорость 10, урон 58%, нормально. Да, вот это, конечно. такое? То, взрывные пули. Дробь. Нет. Блин. А, вот все. Это остается активный такой. Хорошо. Мощнее сделать платки. Чипы. Блин, 23 максимум почему-то выдает. Давай. 25 даст. 29. О. Отлично. Так, 27. 32. 27. 31. 'Так, давай тогда посмотрим, возможно, вот здесь что-то изменить. Так. Здесь нечего. Урон от оружия. Нужно увеличить до 32. Оп, 62, отлично. Так, еще урон от оружия. Пробитие брони. Пока нет такого чипа. Так. Автоматический режим, да. Блин, местами бы их поменять, и вот эту фигню я бы не использовал. Так. Урон от оружия. Так. Такого нет чипа. Так, так. Да, на пробитие брони. Вверх-лево. Такого тоже нет, чтобы вправо не было. Все с правыми. Ну ладно. Потом еще найдем. Еще немного усилили. Ну, немного. Ну, 60%. 62. Так, больше нет заданий. Здесь что происходит?
I know what we can do to make tonight more exciting.
Grandma, you know what the doctor said about alcohol.
I've got a better idea. We can bet on who will win the election.
Минуточку, сейчас подойду. Я снова здесь. Да.
The files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Ну что ж, погнали. Ну ничего так, ничего так.
I didn't know today's
I
bring your
think
kid
I
to
know
work
how
day.
to solve the jumper problem.
Had no choice. His nanny killed herself this
Psychological
morning.
support.
Nets. I will present my solution at today.
Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have time for me.
I know who you are, lady. You broke into the security room. You're up to something.
Hey, Robo, could you resolve this issue we're having?
There's been a security breach I need to investigate. But someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Over here. Could you help me with these doors? Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes. Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, Robocop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't. Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed. So, you're still...
Security computers connect to a network. It is worth checking.
Yeah, it's all brand new. Hasn't been tested before implementation. My boss's idea. I should go and check it out. I'll be on my way.
Тикс. Ну что ж, охранника отвлекли, сейчас попробуем. Отлично. Ну и зачем сюда? Это типа альтернативный режим отвлечь охранника. О, заработал. Лови данные.
Estimates. Do you have...
Make good use.
You helped a lot of people with this, but there is one more...
Security footage.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone.
Destroying evidence of a crime is...
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could...
I will do what needs to be done.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus.
Stay safe, citizen.
Я хороший полицейский, я за граждан.
I did some.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what...
Отличненько.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products. How may I help you?
В смысле, ты
A
не видишь,
meeting
кто я?
regarding afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
Бугагашеньки. Так.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir!
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
Угу. То есть он...
Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope.
Хороший.
Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst.
Допустим.
You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people. Crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations. So that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up.
Не совсем так, Милс. Я туда иду. С противоположным. Этими как...
You have to stop coming to the office. You no longer work here. You were fired last month.
Предложениями. Скажем так. О, открыта дверка. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Нет нюка. Тут нет нариков. Странно, ну ладно. Допустим.
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
Вот. Плюхнуть бы тебя туда через окно нормально было бы. И поработал бы. Головой об асфальт. Ха-ха-ха. Так, что?
This is a friendly reminder. A gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off, unless hospitalization is required. Thank you.
Растотошили. Так. Ну все, значит, все-таки туда. Никаких противозаконных веществ не нашли.
No one here.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, Robocop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today.
Я думал, там будет
Oh,
какая-нибудь
sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
запрограммированная хрень, типа глюки опять начнутся.
Eve,
It's actually Meg.
are you like me?
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress. I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling Afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied customers. 'Cause they'd be dead, you know?
What about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful Robocops before you came along.
Where did they conduct the research for this project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office, at the end of the hall. But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
I disagree.
Ну, погнали. Ну,
Suit yourself.
блин, присоединиться нельзя. Так, что это за платка у нас? Понятно. Ладно. Ничего более крутого не нашли.
Why was he smiling when I signed it? He never smiled.
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO.
Oh.
You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away
Ах ты ж ё-моё.
we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark
А, в лифте ты мне ничего не
In
сказал,
other
зараза.
news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Afterlife.
Ah, you heard about that too. How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses. And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Wendell is still out there.
The market will take care of him. With no one to finance his stunts, he'd need an army willing to mindlessly fight for him, and for free. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand. Since I need you to come to the Arms Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come! It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo. That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
Должен
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
Нет, без нюка пришли.
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about Afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
No. Stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
Ну ладно. Сейчас будет большое сражение с большой кучей роботов. Хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп. Понятно.
I can't believe he's gone. He was so young.
Such a tragedy, but, are our bonuses safe?
Do they know who'll be the new CEO? I hope it won't be that Becker jerk from Security Concepts. Will the Japanese take over the company now? We're still on for playing golf.
Так. Ну что ж. Зачем мне? Это я на экспо попал прям сразу.
You're here? Good. Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium. There's an old friend waiting for you there already.
Ух ты, какой зараза, блин. Так, скорее всего, стрелять надо будет вот сюда. И куда-нибудь вот сюда. Сейчас скажут, а теперь они будут сражаться, кто из них круче.
Do you ever just stop? We won. So smile. Okay, don't smile. Creeping me out. It's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to the Detroit Arms Expo, where we will show you the newest, hottest advancements in urban warfare. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please, before we proceed, let's take a moment to honor the man who made all of this possible. So join me in a minute of silence. Now, let's start the party. OCP has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts gave us Robocop and Robocop 2. That's right. But much like our late CEO, Robocop is the past.
Вот, блин.
We need to look at the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, The UEDs. Urban Enforcement Droids. A reliable solution to crime with the push of a button.
Сейчас придет этот чувак
UEDs
с
will be
зажигалкой.
exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit,
И
since
будет
the
шока
police
всем.
left the citizens of our city to the mercy of the criminal element by going on a strike. But no need for alarm. UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Today will be their first major test, the protection of the mayoral election rally.
Привет,
Now,
Артём. Что за
Let's open up the floor to the
дела?
questions. I'm sure you're dying to hear more about my robots, yes?
I have a question for Robocop. In view of the police strike, do you think these new robots are actually capable of protecting the city?
The police did not strike. We were fired.
The police left because they felt threatened by the UEDs. And rightfully so. My machines are superior in every way. A presentation is in order to show that those are not just empty words.
I have another question for Robocop. It's about the candidates for mayoral elections.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the damn thing. It's just an OCP product.
There are a lot of people that value his opinion. Polls showed that Robocop's words and actions have influenced ratings for both candidates several times already. So, Robocop, could you give us all a definite answer and put our minds at ease? Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you'd possibly get your freedom back?
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his family? Start a business? Join a bowling team?
Or will you, contrary to your creator's interest, encourage people to vote for Mayor Kuzak, OCP's loudest adversary?
I support no one.
That's surprising. Based on your earlier comments, many people came to the conclusion that you were siding with Kuzak. But I think we can take your statement as a withdrawal of support.
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all gathered here. My robots. It's time to present what these bad boys are capable of, huh? I just need to find the remote. And where did I put it?
Опаньки.
Is that normal?
Huh? It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
What was that?
All of you need to leave.
Чего? Вам, а не вы, блин.
What is happening?
I lost my remote. That's what's happening.
Хороший чип.
How many are there?
Oh. Without the remote. I lost the remote somewhere. Just keep shooting. I must remember where I put that damn thing.
Так, ну здесь ничего не надо. Сейчас мы тебя швырнем. Ой, или просто швырнул недалеко.
Did you remember?
No, damn it. But there's another way. We can't control them, but we can make them stop. Take me to the Expo Depot. The entrance is through Hall C. I'll open the gate. Just clear the space. The code doesn't work. Luckily, I'm the one who sold them this garbage, so I know what to do. Just destroy the fuse box, and the gate will open. Do it!
What is your plan?
I give the orders, and you follow them. Maybe it'll work that way for once. Okay, since I opened the gate, you clear the way to Hall C.
I remember differently.
Your memory is glitchy.
Discontinue the fight.
Интересно. Чипы распространяются только на основное оружие или на все? Какой-нибудь крупнокалиберный, если взять, тоже будет на 60% мощнее. О, вот он. О, да. Он тоже мощнее.
This mess. Those UEDs are my ticket straight to the CEO's chair.
This EMP device, how does it affect me?
Don't worry, nothing'll happen. To your brain, at least. And that's the part you cherish the most, anyway. You'll be fine. Pave the way to the depot and don't bother your head with that. We don't want your wiring to burn out.
Он же звездобол. Стопудово. Нет, это включит.
Why is this device?
First, we'll sell the robots to the competition. And then, we'll sell an upgrade to the robots that
чика. Так, давай дальше. Открывай дверки. Так. О, тут еще мины. Гранатомет. Так, еще нужны капсулы для починки. Отличненько, на полную. Сейчас кому-нибудь миной прилетит. О. Так, что там дальше у нас? Еще одного очка навыков не хватило.
Oh no.
I figured I'd meet you here, Robocop.
Seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I don't want to be in your way.
Nonsense, Mr. Becker. Since I have you here, thank you for providing me with this little thing. I was looking for a loyal partner. I was hoping it would be Robocop, but your droids will have to suffice.
No problem. And thank you for choosing OCP. Now that my work is done here, so I'm just gonna get...
Robocop, now that the old man doesn't need you, I don't need you. Keeping you alive this long was a mistake. Let me erase that mistake. Sorry, I won't be staying to witness this. I need to start packing up the toys. Take care of it.
Блин, что ж там в этой зажигалке-то такое? Вот так вот на робокопа поперли. Лошары. Это же почти терминатор. Вот очко навыков, отлично. Моментальный сканер есть. Все, теперь все цели сразу будут отображаться. Так, что мне туда? Что это было? Так, аккуратненько. Не надо. Нет. Так. Где враги? Не вижу. Блин, глюки сейчас начнутся. Как не вовремя. Нет. Блин. Она пропала. Ну ладно, что ж поделать. Ух. Ну это все глюки.
Alex Murphy, we have to fix you. We have to erase you.
Вау. Чем это они мне такие?
We must erase you.
Ага, вот так вот, значит, да?
It's actually impressive how stubborn you are. At the same time, it's heartbreaking knowing that you never could have won. Oh, your creators made sure of that. That chip OCP implanted in your brain, the one that was supposed to help you, it served as my collateral. It made sure that you could never touch me. It's activated with this, but I'm sure you already put that together. The old man wanted me to use it sparingly, as long exposure would melt your brain. Oh, now that's a visual. But since the old man's gone, I can do whatever I want.
We packed everything, sir.
Splendid. Duty calls. But I'm leaving you with something to remember me by.
Нелогично, но ладно.
Oh, it's been exhilarating. Now it's time to take what's mine. The city of Detroit.
You're leaving us again?
Please.
Дурачок. Ну, сценарий. Что поделать?
He's waking up. Oh no. What do we do?
Murphy, stay calm. He's in so much pain.
The chip. Remove it.
The evaluation chip? How do we do that?
I think I can help. There's a button here that will shut him down.
Why is this place so deserted? What's with all the noise?
It's Murphy. OCP sabotaged him. That's why Wendell was able to get the upper hand.
Why? Robocop's their program.
They wanted Robocop's data to use in the Afterlife project. And no wonder. Robocop is the only successful cyborg that OCP has managed to produce. After they got what they needed, they just wanted him out of the way, without getting their hands dirty.
Those scumbags. What now?
We need to get that chip out.
It should be under the helmet. I saw someone take it off once. I think I can do it.
What about the chip?
It's here, but I don't think I can.
Let me. I'm not squeamish. I've done far worse things for far less. There you go, you little bastard.
Is this it? Should I turn him back on?
Do it. So, Murphy, how you doing?
I am doing well, officer. So many familiar faces. Are we celebrating?
Wendell certainly is. He stole a shit ton of heavy-duty equipment from that military expo. What happens when he decides to use it?
He already has.
You've got some nerve coming in here.
With no police on the streets, every gang in the city is on the rampage. Detroit's on fire.
She's right. I've got a call that Windows goons hacked the election broadcast to send a message.
Citizens of Detroit, I'm sorry to inform you that help is not coming. You've been abandoned by the police, by your politicians, and by OCP. They all promised you a better life and tried to give you hope. And where did that lead you? Into the cesspool. I feel your frustration. I empathize with it, but let's not stop there. Let us do the only thing we can. Let's burn this filthy city to the ground. And from the ashes, let's rebuild something new. Something better.
Вот он как решил.
This is bad. Can we do anything about it? I mean, we've all been fired.
Never stopped us before. But where do we start?
The new mayor is stranded downtown. That's as good a place as any.
All right, let's gear up. What do you say, Murphy?
I thought you would never ask.
Murphy, Lewis, Washington. Head downtown and help the mayor. I'll try to get as many officers to join you as I can.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone else? There are phones that need answering and no staff to do it.
Sure. Why not?
Wait, does anyone even know who won the election?
Actually, no. But whoever did, they'll have a hell of a time cleaning up this mess.
Беллинский, блин, этот выиграл. Майлз Кормилс или как его там. Ну, что ж поделать. Так, ну, на этой ноте текущий стрим заканчивается. Сегодня вечером будет продолжение прохождения. Мне кажется, что это будет уже финал, но посмотрим. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр, спасибо за лайки. Хорошего настроения, удачи. До встречи, ребята.